despite it being December and pretty cold morning in Oklahoma, had a really good morning of picking. Which is really good, by the way, because my eBay store is slim pickings for Q4, so I'm getting ready to stock it back up. Make someone pretty happy for Christmas. Got this 2007 new in the box Star Wars Darth Vader Death Star. I paid $30 for it, and I'm hoping to list it and get like $125. This 1992 California Roller Baby. Really beat up box condition, but fortunately it is still new inside. Everything's still held together on the inside, so I'll list this, I guess, as like new, and then just mention box, like significant box damage. Paid 10 for this, and I'm hoping to get 100. This is my first attempt at trying to flip American Girl dolls. I paid $45 for the 3 of these, which I felt like was not too big of a risk. I don't really know anything about American Girl dolls, but a lot of times what I do is I'll go ahead and buy something that will force me to do the research behind learning how to resell it. These two, actually, this one and this one, I believe are older. On the back of them is actually stamped Pleasant Company. I've joined a Facebook identification group to try to help myself learn like which dolls these are, what their value is before I go listing them on eBay for like 30 bucks and they're worth 300, or vice versa. I'll look stupid either way. Got this new open box Nike Vapor Eye Shield for a football helmet. It's kind of in a rare color. I paid $10 for it. Should get about 70 to 90. I don't typically like flipping these, but this is a Coleman lantern that still had the box. Paid just 15 bucks for it, and it's from July of 1967. It's kind of like a different model than I've ever seen before, kind of like shorter. And what was interesting, whenever I pulled it out to look at it, it doesn't have a base on it. I said, oh, the base is missing. And the guy said no. And so I looked at other models like this online, and the base is missing as well. So it's not missing, it's just never there to begin with. And like I said, this one is from 7 of 67, so July of 1967. It looks pretty unused to me, just like, you know, it's got some cobwebs on it, but it's in really, really nice vintage condition. Pretty excited about this one. Because it has a box, I'm going to list it for $75. Just wanted to take a second to shout out my friend's grandson who goes by the name Sunshine. He has been inspired to start picking. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Paid $4 a piece for 3 hats. Got a Lyle Lovett, El Paso Chihuahuas. This is a minor league team, and a lot of times I do really, really well with minor league baseball stuff. And this one I'm actually going to list for $50 because it's pretty rare. It's got like an all-over print to it, which I can't find any other similar like it online. Here's another interesting minor league baseball hat. This is a New Era branded hat, and it's a flying like chunklas or something like that. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but it means flying flip-flop, so it's kind of an interesting name for a team. But anyway, it's in really, really nice condition. I'm gonna ask about $35 on this one. By the way, I went out sourcing today mainly intending to pick up shoes, and I got very few shoes and a lot of other stuff. Paid $4 for these Nordic Wear stacking bowls, and I'll get $35 for these. Here's my flop for the day, a $7 bag of Hot Wheels that I think basically have no value. I thought I saw a red lines in it. I took it out, and it does have red lines. It's just not a valuable red line, so it was going to kind of suck to find a box to fit it. This is the Marvel Avengers Infinity Hulkbuster Ultimate Fighter. I paid $10 for it, and these are going for $100 on eBay all day long. There's none currently listed. Sell-throughs, you know, over what, like 500 or 600%, I guess. And so I might even list mine like more like 125 since none others are listed. The only issue that I can find is there's an accessory right here that is not on this side. Looks like it's missing. So, but anyway, pretty happy with this find. Basically never flip video games because I don't have a single video game console at home, and so I hate selling games that I don't know if they're truly working. But I saw this Nintendo Switch game, and my friend has a Switch, and so she said she would let me borrow it to test my game, so that'd be perfect. I paid $10 for this, what I thought was Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but I opened up the case and Animal Crossing cartridge is inside, so I'll get like $35 for the cartridge alone on that one, and then I'll probably flip this case for $8. So 10 into what's that, 43? That's not bad. I only found some shoes or boots. These are Vask boots. Vask is a really, really great brand to flip. These are the Vask Breeze 2.0 in pretty good condition. I paid 10 and they're going for 60. These are in pretty rough used condition, but for just $5, I couldn't leave these Doc Martens behind that had the rose stitching on the side. That's just too unique. And these go for $100 if they're in nice condition, nice used condition. Probably get $50 for them, and I'll have to condition the leather. This is the Caterpillar wheel-based steel-toed boots. Paid 10 for these. They're going for 60. Vintage Champion pullover for Southern Illinois. Originally, the lady wanted 20 for this. I said I could do 10. She said 12, and I still went ahead and put this back because I knew I could get it for 10 because just in the middle of Oklahoma, it's unlikely that someone is going to actually want this for themselves, that they went to school there. It's more likely that, you know, a reseller is going to pick it up, put it on eBay, and sell it to somebody in that part of the country. Thinking it over, she called me back and said that she would take 10 for it, which still might have been too much to pay for this, but I just have a hard time leaving behind vintage Champion products. I woke up not even expecting to go picky and had all today. I just thought on a whim I'd go try a couple places, and I'm really happy with my haul today. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. I'm Rafa. As always, I'll see all y'all in the next video.